intermission. We are live on YouTube. Wonderful. You should be getting just ready to go on eBay. Bum, bum, bum. 2, 1. Hopefully we see ourselves here live. And there we are. Amazing. All right, we're live in both places. I did not even watch some of this basketball or read any of this updated news about basketball.
Yeah, I briefly graced through. That's a lot.
A ton of it. So Lonzo got traded and then cut. Lonzo Ball.
That sounds accurate. I didn't read that, but that sounds.
Chris Paul is on the Raptors.
What?
In a 3-team trade. That's... all sorts of fun stuff. Welcome in, folks.
Not expected to play.
Welcome, folks, to tonight's eBay Live YouTube Bodega Breaks Wednesday night. Welcome in to all of our folks tuning in. We'll just get started. And Mr. Grim Ripper, I see you in the YouTube. How you doing, my man? Welcome to the folks in eBay Live. I'm excited for tonight's break. So we're doing 2 breaks tonight, with a bit of a funny break. A actual break before us in the middle, but at 6 o'clock we are doing Topps Marvel the Collector. Pick your character number 1. It's 6:01 now. We'll just wait a minute or two for some people to join into our break, and then we'll get started. These are all pre-sold spots, so everyone should know who they have. I'll give my little spiel about anything specific about this break, and then we will go from there. So Wednesday night break. Bodega Cards. I'm Charlie. I got my man Matt over here.
What's up, guys?
And then you may have some people in the background. Our sorting and shipping team who are packing up yesterday's break. We're doing 2 breaks tonight. Marvel the Collector, pick your character number 1 from 6 to 6:30. Then we're going to take a short break. Actually, it's a bit of a long break, about an hour. We were supposed to do 3 cases tonight. Pristine was in the middle and scheduled. Topps Pristine Baseball. That got delayed a week by the manufacturer. So we don't have a break for that middle one. We'll be back at 7:30 for Bowman Draft Baseball. If you're here for Bowman Draft Baseball, you're in the right place, just a little early. If you're here for Marvel the Collector, you're here right on time. So this is a pick your character break. What does that mean? That means any card with your character on it, you get with limited exceptions, which I'll read right now. So I'm going to read what was listed in the listing just at the top. So any questions, put them in the chat. So we are not selling autograph spots separately for the characters. For instance, if you have Thor, you are entitled to all the Thor cards, autographs, sketches, etc. There are a couple people we've collapsed into single character spots. Hope Van Din and the Wasp are both the Wasp. Dr. Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor both go to the Mighty Thor. Those were only the spots sold. All sketch cards go to the character that's clearly identifiable on them. If there are multiple, we will randomize them with a dice tower at the end of the break. If it is a character that was not one of our listed spots that's on this sketch, we sold a separate unlisted sketch spot. This is a catch-all for characters like Ghost Spider and Cyclops who appeared on sketch cards but don't have other cards on the checklist. And finally, the other nuance is you get all cards with your character pictured except for the Showstoppers insert set. The Showstoppers insert set was sold as its own spot because many of the cards have multiple characters on it. To prevent us having to do a lot of randomizations, we also had to make our spots before we saw the product. So the Showstoppers insert set was sold as its own spot. If we hit any dual autographs, which I really hope we do, or triple autographs, we will randomize those with our dice tower live at the end of the break, and I'll explain how that goes if that has to occur. Otherwise, this is a pretty quick break, which is why I'm making sure that I give my spiel up at the top. Finding things. Let's go, Mr. Fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. There are 12 cards total in the case. There are 4 boxes, 3 cards per case. They are laid out 1, 2, 3 one-touched cards. They have pieces of cardboard over them that indicate what's under them. We'll start with the one on the right, then we'll go to the one on the left. That's an autograph, and then the one in the middle is a mystery card. So we'll do that one last. This is streaming in 2 places, eBay Live and on YouTube. On eBay Live, we are at Bodega Cards. On YouTube, we are at Bodega Breaks. We encourage people to watch on eBay Live. However, if you want to pause, rewind, or watch the break, in 3 days afterwards, it'll be archived on our YouTube page, Bodega Breaks, until the heat death of the universe. I'm watching both chats. I see any comments, questions, etc. Put them in there if you have anything. Also put in, looking for Loki. Loki says tennis. Put in who you're looking for, and I'll call it out when we see him. Any questions, like I said, put them in. Otherwise, I'm going to stand up. We'll get this going. Wrong way. There it is. Fresh off the box today. When I got into, or off the truck rather, when I got into work today, it hadn't even arrived yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, came out today.
Good time.
Yeah, I put the display in the store together.
How much is running
Individual box, you know? That's a great question. I don't know. I'm going to take these out like so. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're not cheap individually.
I would imagine not, yeah.
Yeah.
The packaging is
They were
nice.
available on Tops.com. All right. Rookie Gold Sweater's looking for She-Hulk. All right, let's see what we can do. So, this will be interesting. I watched some breaks. I haven't opened any yet, like I said, since it's been out for just a couple hours for us. So we'll see how this goes when we open it. I'm kind of nervous.
It's kind of
I don't know why that is. Like, heart is beating. All right, the collector. There we are. All right, so that's cool. So I'll try to hold this up so we can see. This is how it's listed. The perfection card, which is what we'll start with, then the autograph card, and then the mystery card in the middle. So we'll start with the perfection card. Lift it up like so. And it is Nick Fury. Oh my God, Nick Fury, 1 of 1. 1 of 1 Nick Fury. Off the rip. Not a bad one to start on. You can see in the top right corner, numbered 1 of 1. Wow, that's cool.
Perfection card indeed.
That is a perfection card right there. Okay, that's a good way to start a 1 of 1 Nick Fury. All right, let's go to the next one. We'll do our autograph. Autograph card is... Hey, Kyle, congratulations, my man. The guy is in the YouTube who hit it. Congratulations, Kyle. That's awesome. Our autograph is War Machine, which is played by Don Cheadle. That's really cool. War Machine, numbered 59 out of 100. The Collector's Museum, Don Cheadle. Congratulations, Kyle. That's awesome. That's one of the cooler Marvel cards I've ever hit. All right, on our mystery card, let's see what that entails. It's going to be a mystery. Dun, dun. Oh, it's a sketch.
Beast.
Wow. Beast?
Beast.
Sketch of Beast. Wow. That was a bananas box. Let's see. Is Beast a spot? I don't think it is. It's not. So assuming that my man here is correct, which I'm sure he is, the Beast goes to the... unlisted sketch spot. So congratulations to the unlisted sketch spot on this incredibly well done Beast. Yeah, there's a yes, Radley. Just we sold an unlisted sketch spot. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. Congrats. Now I'm assuming that's assuming I didn't make a mistake on the identification. Our boss and sorting team does that, but I'm pretty sure, according to my Marvel man here, that I did not. Congratulations, Radley. All right. Wow, nice box. Congratulations. All right. It'll be tough to top that, but let's keep going. Maybe we got a hot case.
Okay, there you go.
All right, so a 101 Nick Fury, a Don Cheadle auto as War Machine, and then a sweet sketch. Alrighty, let's do box number 2. This bit is a little bit tricky. All right, there we go. It's a premium feeling box. All right, perfection card. Can we get as perfect as last time? We have Adrich Killian. Adrich Killian, first on the print to 100. Aldrich Killian from Iron Man 3. Aldrich Killian, 1 out of 100. First in box number 2. Our autograph card is next. And that is... Oh, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. 66 out of 100. Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. Man, our autos have been phenomenal so far. Wow, that's cool. That's numbered 66 out of 100. Hawkeye. Awesome. Mystery card. A mystery card. Dun, dun, dun. And it is Marvel Tomorrow of Yelena Belova. 52 of 100. Marvel Tomorrow. Yelena Belova from Thunderbolts. Also known as, what was it? Asterisk? It was called something else. The New Avengers. Marvel Thunderbolts. It had a second title. Something like that. I don't remember either. Amy watched it. I haven't seen it yet. Nice one. All right. Box number 2. 2 down, 2 to go. So we are ripping right through this. So like I was saying before, in case any folks join late, after this break, we'll of course recap. But if you're here for Bowman, it is not till 7:30, and that is our next break because Topps Pristine was delayed by Topps themselves. It's coming out next week. Give me some Human Torch heat, says Radley. Send you something else in that package with Beast. All right. Perfection card. It's our first one. These are kind of cool. These like yeah. And it is 4 of 5. Mordo. 4 out of 5. Red to 5 from Doctor Strange. Mordo to 5. Typically that would be the lowest numbered one we get in a case. If we didn't get a 101 off the rip. Next one's our autograph card. And that autograph card is 17 out of 25. Fandral. Fandral. That is Josh Dallas as Fandral from Thor. 17 of 25. Nicely designed card. Orange to 25. They're getting pretty consistent about the serial numbering across products and across sports/non-sports. Our third mystery card, our final card, third box. Mystery card is Ultron, 1 out of 100. Another first on the print, Ultron. Beautiful looking card. From Avengers, Age of Ultron. V-03. This is one of the different insert sets, but I forget the name of it. Cool one. It's a great looking card. All right.
You slow play that. I was like, you don't have another one? Oh,
no. Cody's Closet. So this is the final box. So you've missed 9 cards. Last box. Who's your spot? We'll do a recap after this as well. So you won't miss anything. You're in the right place now. But we're on our last box, so you're here just in time. All right. So that was really fun. Like I said, we'll do a recap after this. We'll show off the cards. We'll admire some of the sketches, autos, 101s. And then we'll hang out for a bit. We'll go. We'll stay live, but we're gonna turn our camera off and then come back at 7:30 for our Bowman draft break. Alrighty, folks. Last and final box. I had Bucky, Barnes, Ironmonger, and Mabaku, I believe. Okay, so Cody, not yet. Those ones haven't been pulled yet. Let's see what we can do here. All right, Perfection card. Our first one is Jan Rog, 24 out of 100. Jan Rog from Captain Marvel. Alrighty. Next, we have our autograph card. And that is, oh my goodness gracious alive, another nuke. 4 out of 5, Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda. Woof! That's a big card. Shoot. 4 of 5, red to 5, a phenomenal looking card. and another true movie star, Elizabeth Olsen. That's sweet. Leroy, no Thors yet. We're on our final card. We're going to do a recap after this. Hey, William. Nice to see you again, my friend. All right. Our last mystery card is Showstoppers of Wanda. 76 out of 100. 76 out of 100. So this goes to the Showstoppers spot, which was sold as its own spot. However, I do think the Wanda spot will be okay on account of them getting a 4 or 5 auto. So everybody got something there. So nice hit for the Showstopper spot. That is 76 out of 100. All right. We knew it'd be quick, but that was pretty quick. That was real quick. It was also quite fun. We're going to do a recap right now of all of our hits. Jeez. I feel like that was good. That was better than the case breaks I watched.
Yeah, that was...
Not that I watched a million.
But you got a 101
off the rip. All right, so we'll do a recap here of our stuff. Everything will ship, of course. Everything ships in all breaks, but you can imagine everything doesn't ship in one of these. All right, so we got our Showstoppers, 76 of 100. Wanda's Sacrifice to the Showstopper spot. We have Jan Rog, 24 of 100. We have Ultron, first on the print to 100 out of, forget the name of the insert sent, but a nice one for Ultron. We have Mordo, 4 of 5. 4 of 5. We have Yelena Belova on the Marvel Tomorrow insert, 52 of 100. 52 out of 100. Aldrich Killian, 1 out of 100. Aldrich Killian, 1 out of 100. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks to everyone who hung out. And last but certainly not least of our quote-unquote base cards, a Nick Fury. 1 of 1 for my man Kyle. All right, now our autographs and sketches. I mean, some true bangers. Elizabeth Olsen, 4 of 5. Wanda auto. Incredible looking card, red to 5. And we have Fandral, 17 of 25. Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, 66 out of 100. Extremely cool. And Don Cheadle as War Machine, 59 out of 100. Last but not least, our sketch of Beast, which goes to our unlisted sketch spot on the Marvel Art House sketch. Really nice looking card. All right, folks, that concludes the Marvel portion of tonight's break. Thank you very much for tuning in and hanging out. A lot of places that you could break, you chose to break with us, and that means a lot. We were supposed to be breaking Topps Pristine right now, but we're going to be doing it next week when the product comes out. It was delayed 1 week. So that means we're going to turn our camera off and go on mute, but we are going to stay live because of how we listed the show. We were supposed to have 3, now we just have 2, and there's a break in between, but that's how it got scheduled, and we won't break it early. We need to follow our word. So this is going to stay live. I'm going to put the case of Bowman here, which we will break at 7:30. So I will sit back down in front of the, turn the camera back on, and unmute around 7:20, 7:25. So if you're tuning in on YouTube or eBay Live, you have about an hour. Have some dinner, hang out, stretch, do whatever. We'll be back in an hour. You don't need to go anywhere, and we'll be back to break Bowman. Thank you very much for tuning in and hanging out, and we will be back soon. Don't go anywhere. Look at that magic right there. Hello, everyone. I am back. Sorry for the... Not sorry. Well, I am sorry if you wanted to watch me talk about nothing, but we had that weird break because we had scheduled Topps Pristine, and then it was delayed until next week. But we're back now for Pick Your Team number 9. We have done 9 cases of Bowman Draft Hobby Pick Your Team. Hey, pal. Nice to see you. Kyle, I'm not sure if you're still on the YouTube, but could you send a message on eBay? I don't do the sorting and shipping, and I want to make sure it goes to the right person. Yeah, so I don't know the answer to that, Kyle. I'm not sure if you're still here, but if you are, I would send a message on eBay just because I don't know the answer, and the person on the other end can tell you. Welcome to, yeah, like I said, tonight's break, our part 2, second case of the night, 9th Pick Your Team case. Wow, Bowman paper, Bowman chrome, refractors, autos, etc. in a minute or two. Oh, thanks, pal. Yeah, it's always funny. It's a Pick Your Team break, so only 30 people realistically might watch it. We sell a lot of the spots. They just often watch the YouTubes. So while I do have one viewer, my man, we also are simulcasting on YouTube, and we've sold this entire case. So whether people watch it live or watch it on a recording, at least it got sold. Hey, thanks, William. Appreciate you, my friend. So tonight's break is Bowman Draft Baseball. What is there to say that I haven't said already? If you folks have been tuning in over the course of the last 20 years, at least month and a half, we have been opening this almost every week, whether it's the Bowman Draft Hobby Jumbo or the Breaker's Delight versions. So this break, it is Pick Your Team, so you're getting all the cards with your team on it, except we sold a paper base spot, which we've done the last 4 or 5 breaks based on feedback from our buyers. So when we open the pack, we're going to take the entire paper base stack and put it in. We're not going to go through it. All the paper bases go into one spot. We're going to go through the chromes, numbered cards, autographs, have a good time, talk about the top 10 picks, talk about our favorite teams, talk about the NBA trade nonsense that happened today, talk about how good Isaiah Falefa is or is not. My Red Sox just signed him like 20 minutes ago. It's 7:31, so we're a minute late. I'm going to stand up in a minute. This is simulcasting in 2 places, eBay Live, where it's Bodega Cards, and YouTube, where it's Bodega Breaks. We encourage people to watch on eBay Live. It's our favorite spot. It's where we sell everything, but you can pause, rewind, fast forward, and watch in a week, in a month, in a year on our YouTube. It'll be archived there forever. I'm watching both chats, so any questions, comments, concerns, put them in. Also put the teams in that you're looking out for. I'll shout you guys out. Or not if you don't want me to. Matt's here, my man.
What's up, guys?
Penny sleeping, top loading. You might hear some silence. The sorting and shipping team finished early, so they're gone. So it's just us tonight. All right, enough blabbing. We'll open this and talk as we go. This will be fun. Did I Candyman flip this?
Yes.
It was a disaster, right? Yeah, I'm not doing it again. I keep forgetting.
30% of the time it works every time.
All right, so we'll try to do one of these. Yeah, there we go. That's much safer than what we did previously. 1, 2. Try to keep these on the camera. Oops, jeez. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. 3. Oh god. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Alright, put these back like so. 1, 2. Boop. Boop. Can do the first one. Go like this. Give us some room. Make sure nothing falls off the back. No fun. Alright. Go Pens. Good question. We have broken hockey a couple times. We would. We do occasionally. I would say probably once every couple months. Not a huge one for us, but we kind of break everything. We, broadly speaking, break a lot of tops, but occasionally break some hockey. No problem. Sorry I couldn't give you a more direct answer than that. I just do the breaks. I don't actually schedule them. I'm just the hired talent. And we're using the word talent extremely loosely there. All right, get my trash can here, and then we're going to get going. We got 8 boxes to go through. There are 12 packs per box. There are 3 autographs. 32 cards per pack, of which we will probably look at about 20, because, no, less, 12, because of our paper-based spot. So, I want to hit a super fractor tonight. I haven't hit one yet. All right, paper-based, here we are. So, and then we got our chromes. Won't read all of them, but we will read the refractors, numbered cards, and fun stuff like that. Billy Carlson in action. Gavin Fine. JT Quinn, first refractors. We are off. All right. Go Pens says, good luck to you, Wilpo. Good luck to everyone indeed. Go Pens says, ICAF is a good player. You will like him on the Sox.
Oh, good to know.
Love that.
Okay. All right, promise.
That is, I have his autograph somewhere, I think. I gotta see now that now he's on the team. Kate Anderson, draft night. Number 3 overall pick. Matt Barr and Janik. You a Pirates fan, Go Pens? I guess I can base it on potentially your hockey fandom. Got an X-Fractor. Oh, of Maury. Very nice. That's a cool card. X-Fractor Maury, 1 per box. Oh, thank you, William. You know I'm trying to do my best here. A lot of stuff, as you know. Ike, Irish Axis, Condon, and Maury Refractor. Nice one for the Athletics. Nice. I'm glad. Well, you got my father is a Pirates fan, which is really funny because he grew up in Vermont, of all places. But yeah, he's a Pirates fan. So, some stuff to the back there. All right, they're making us wait for our numbered cards and autographs so far. Maury, prize prospects. Maybe we'll get a Maury auto. Hit a lot of him. Neville and Quick refractors. Yeah, William, I think he's probably going to start for the Red Sox, or at least be in a platoon where he gets probably the plus side. Here's our first auto. It's base, Dean Curley. Dean Curley, Cleveland Guardians first Bowman. Been suffering for over 40 years. Go Pens, you're a tougher man than I. As someone who was born in Boston, or not Boston, Massachusetts, rather. Wasn't born anywhere near Boston. Case and Cunningham draft. Yulfran Castillo and Slade Caldwell. I was actually born in New York City. But having growing up, I was 12 years old when the Red Sox broke the curse. So I have had a pretty privileged fandom for actually every sports team. For the time I've been alive, Massachusetts sports teams have done just fine. Arguably too good. I should suffer a little bit more. I think it develops character.
You're going to be adopted into the New York Jets fandom.
There we go. There we go. Bodine Axis. Refractors. Ooh, Kate Anderson. Nice refractor. Number 3 overall pick. And J.D. Thompson. Steelers and Penguins have done well. You're right. What do you think about Wayne Rooney getting... Wayne Rooney. Jeez Louise. What is his first name? Who just got fired from the Steelers? Rooney, the coach, his first name?
Oh, Tomlin.
Tomlin. Wayne Tomlin, not Wayne Rooney. Jeez, right first name. Mike Tomlin. I don't know where that came from. Wayne Rooney's a soccer player, isn't he? Yeah, where did that come from? Mike Tomlin. What did you think about him getting fired? Thank you, Go Pens, for saving me. I should have been looking at the chat. I would have been coming up with random FIFA players in my mind for some reason. Here's an autograph of JT Quinn. 16 of 50, Gold Wave. Luis Pena, prize prospects. Youngerman and Alfredo Duno, refractors. Yeah, what'd you think, Go Pens? Good coach, but the coaching got stale.
No, yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's hard to argue with that. Anytime you, I mean, the amount of time that he has been the coach. Ooh, what do we have here? Something interesting. Ooh, very nice. We don't hit these all the time. Got our first spotlight of Witherspoon, 1 per case. I haven't hit one of these in a while. And Jimenez, pink snakeskin, 105 of 199. Antonio Jimenez for the Mets. It's a nice Red Sox case hit.
There you go.
William in the YouTube predicts Crochet has 18 wins this year.
Oh wow.
Eli Willits, first overall pick, prospects.
Amazing.
Obermueller and J.B. Middleton. I would like that, William, because that means he got late into a lot of games. Oh, printing plate. That's cool. Man, this has been an interesting box. 101 printing plate for the Orioles. That is Joseph DeZerwa for the Baltimore Orioles. 101 magenta printing plate for the Orioles. First printing plate I've hit in I don't know how long. Below that is Patrick Forbes, 82 out of 499 refractor. Patrick Forbes, Diamondbacks, first Bowman. Walker Jenkins, Axis, and refractors Lugo and Morales. William, I think you're definitely right. He'll be a contender. I hope he gets it. That's the big one. Here's a sky blue. Devin Taylor, 382 out of 499. First Bowman for the Athletics. Athletics. Chromes. Nimala, Axis, and refractors. Chase Shores, Miguel Simi Jr. 2 more in box number 1. Chromes. Prize prospects Ike Irish and refractors Cam Caminetti and Sebastian Walcott. And the last pack in box number 1. And that is J.B. Middleton, unnumbered speckle refractor for the Colorado Rockies, first Bowman. Oops, I'm stuck to the back of Nimala there. And a sky blue Antonio Jimenez. Oliveto, and the last one is Mason Peters, last refractor in box number 1. All right, there we are. Number 1 down, 7 to go.
We're giving even all of them, not the register of the chrome fracture.
Beep. Number 2. Nice little tower here. Charlie Condon in action, die cut. I do like these quite a bit. And our refractors of Briseño and Easton Carmichael. First auto is Easton Carmichael again. Very nice for the Pittsburgh Pirates. First Bowman, Pittsburgh Pirates, Easton Carmichael. Their 3rd round pick this year. Caden Bodine, Axis. Dean Moss refractor, and Enrique Bradfield Jr. Ooh, my favorite parallel, the grass one. Landon Vidarek, 15 of 99, first Bowman for the Dodgers. Lozana, Chrome, very nice. See if you can put it together this year. Seth Hernandez, draft insert. Refractors of Malachi Witherspoon and Walker Jenkins. Ooh, there's Seth. Hello, Seth. Maury, another nice one. Like Irish Axis. Refractors, Jared Thomas and Ethan Frey. Light on the numbered cards and autographs so far, except for the ones that went crazy in that first one. Except for the 101 and the case hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
too much here.
you know, I asked for, ooh, Landon Vidarek, an auto. There we go. Another one. Dodgers. We just hit one of him. He was a third-round pick of the Dodgers this year. Going to the World Series contender every year. So annoying. Got even better. So annoying. Drives me nuts. Price prospects of Pena. Brandon Compton. Arun Escobar.
We should there's like the new Yankees are buying their World Series.
Yeah. There you go. It's now the Dodgers.
Now the Dodgers.
But they're buying and deferring payment on it. All right. Ooh, something interesting. Oh, is this what I think it is? It is. It's a gold Dan Marino for the Royals. 30 of 50.
We got a numbered one this time.
We got a numbered one. We had a base one last week.
Yeah.
This is our first numbered one I've seen in our 9 cases, plus our Breaker's Delight. 30 of 50 for the Royals. Dan Marino. That's really cool.
That's really cool.
It's one of the biggest chases in this whole set. Fixing my tape here. All right, next we got Michael Selena, 115 out of 250. Our Chromes. And then price prospects, Eli Willits, J.R. Ritchie, and James Ellwanger.
I wonder what the 1 of 1 looks like on that.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we find out. That's a really cool hit for the Royals, though. I can't imagine that's cheap. All right, we have an X-Fractor here of Brandon Compton for the Marlins. First Bowman. Jospar Gonzalez, Axis. Sean Gamble. Celestin for the Mariners, Refractors. Maury, prize prospects. Haven't hit a Maury out in a minute. LaCourse Refractor. Killen Refractor. Dominic Fritton, Tampa Bay Rays. Aqua, first Bowman. That is 35 of 125. Aqua Wave. Sky Blue, Jared Thomas for the Rockies. And then refractors of Liranzo, and Devin Taylor for the Athletics. Something else gold, it looks like. Ooh. Look at that. Dual, 4 out of 50. Leo DeVries and Jesus Made. Wowzers, couple of the top prospects. So this one we will randomize with a dice tower between the Athletics and the Brewers at the end of our break before the recap. That's a big one to randomize. It's the biggest one we've randomized in a minute. Good luck to both. It's a great card. This has been a crazy case so far.
Crazy.
Cunningham. Monroe. Caleb Wing. 2 more. Thank you, William. That is a good one. Dex Kilby Sky Blue, 404 out of 499. Got our chromes here. Walker Jenkins Axis. Refractor, Theo Gillen and JoJo Parker. And our final pack of box number 2. Ryan Waldschmidt is our chrome. Ike Irish Prize Prospects. Dean Livingston, Aiden West. Not bad. Pretty good dual auto. Pretty good Dan Marino case hit. Were those both in the same box?
Both in the same box.
And then the case hit and the printing plate were in the same box. So both of these first 2 boxes in this case had cards that had extremely long odds. Both of them in the same box. So I really hope that trend continues. That would make this a really exciting evening. Let's hopefully keeping it moving. It's nice that they perked it up for us in box number 9 when we might be getting, I wouldn't say I'm getting sick of it per se, but I do see it in my dreams. Alrighty. And we're off. Blue. Ooh, auto. Nice. Ike Irish, our guy. 131 of 150 blue wave for the Orioles. Orioles are having an alright break so far. Nice. Ike Irish. Very cool card. Cunningham. Refractors. Ricardo and Andrew Salas. Snakeskin, that is Eduardo Quintero, 190 of 199, pink snakeskin for the Dodgers. Eli Willits, sky blue, first overall pick. That's a nice card. That's a nice card. Carlos LaGrange and Cameron Miller, or Millar, I should probably say. Next auto, also for the Orioles. Joseph DeZerwa, we had the printing plate that made this card earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Orioles, have yourself a break. Caden Bodine, Axis. Billy Carlson Refractor, Connor Griffin Refractor for the Pirates. In action, Xavier Nyans, Refractor Tim Piacenton, and Riley Kelly. Ike Irish, 89 out of 499. Walker Jenkins, Axis, Ryan Sloan, and Ianson for the Red Sox. Jeffrey, what about Eldridge? Seth Hernandez, draft. Oops. Lake Irish and JJ Weatherholt, refractors. Axis, Ike Irish, Cameron Maldonado, and Cade Crossland. Ike Irish autograph. Man, the Orioles are cleaning up. Jeez Louise, you got a complete set Orioles, basically. Of autographs, at least.
That's his second autograph.
That's second one for Ike, both base?
No, the other one was the blue.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the blue. Luis Pena. We just hit that. Dax Kilby refractor and Luke Dickerson refractor. Andrew Salas, 72 of 75, yellow snakeskin. Salas, yellow snakeskin. Cool card. Ike Irish, prize prospects. Cole Yeaman and Elion Pena, fractors. 3 more in box number 3. 3-3. You got a blue, and it's Dakota Jordan. True blue, 37 of 150. Dakota Jordan for the San Francisco Giants, blue. Eli Willits, prize prospects, and then refractors. Ryan Waldschmidt, Nolan Sailors. Another X-Fractor of Maury. Man, for hitting a lot of the same people or things, that's not bad ones to hit. He sure is, William. I hope he doesn't become Gage Workman. He's saying Ike Irish is popular tonight. Gonzalez access, refractors of Kane Kepley, though. Hacked. Little off-center there. And Brody Brecht. In last pack. Maury, prize prospects, refractors of Braden Montgomery and Josh Owens. Alrighty, 3 down. So I guess we cooled down a little bit in box number 3.
Yeah.
From our hot start, but plenty of time to pick it back up.
You get a Gage Workman kind of thing, but it's just all the Dan Marinos.
Now that, it's like, that I can get down with. Or get that Allen and Ginter box that had 20 Wood Mini 101s in it. Alrighty, we have what looks like gold paper. Yes, gold paper. Michael Salina for the San Diego Padres. 5 out of 50 first Bowman gold paper. Refractor of Kane Kepley and Brody Brecht. I feel like I've said those names a few times tonight. Alright, X-Fractor here of Slade Caldwell. Slade Caldwell, nice one. He's a good prospect. Making Jack go upside down there. Leo DeVries axis. And then refractors Jack Gorovich and Jefferson Rojas. Prize prospects Kevin McGonigal, George Lombard Jr., Zach Root. First auto is Landon Harmon. Landon Harmon for the Washington Nationals. First Bowman. Ike Irish Our man tonight, draft pick, 19th overall. And refractors of Schubart and JD Dix. Tyler Bremner in action, die cut. Refractors of Ryan Waldschmidt and Nolan Sailors. There's a Kate Anderson Chrome. Axis, Billy Carlson. Refractor, Montgomery and Owens. Ooh, gold. We got gold for the Athletics. Oh, and it's Tommy White. Tommy White, 19 of 50 gold. Prospect. Not a first Bowman, but a very nice card. Gold. Ooh, and an auto behind it. Cody Miller. Cody Miller for the Braves first Bowman. He was their 3rd round pick. Not bad. Prize prospects Billy Carlson, refractor Thomas White, and Kayleen Culpepper. Ooh, what do we have here? Ooh, mini diamond in action. That's fun. 75 out of 150. Gavin Killen for the Giants. And behind that we get another numbered card. Behind that we have Ryan Mitchell, teal snakeskin, 25 of 125. It's a cool looking card. Prize prospects, Dax Kilby, refractor, Ethan Hedges, and Cooper Fleming. We got a numbered auto, and it is Jake Monroe. Jake Monroe on the Aqua Lava, I think. 26 of 199. Jake Monroe, first Bowman, Angels. 4th round pick. Quentin Young, Axis. Refractor, Kilby, and Luke Dickerson. 3 more in box number 4. Right at halfway point. Halfway point. Half an hour in. On the downswing here. Yandel Ricardo, Sky Blue. Kansas City Royals. JJ Weatherholt, Axis. And Piacenton and Kelly, refractors. Oh, man. Brady Ebel, Ike Irish, refractor, of course, and JJ Weatherholt. And last but not least, final pack. Something stuck here. There it is. James Tibbs III, 33 of 125. Aqua Wave. James Tibbs III. Is he any good? I pulled his auto out of Pro Debut this year.
James Tibbs, I haven't even heard of him.
Miguel Simi Jr., Sky Blue, Maldonado, and Cade Crossland. That, my friends, is 4. 4 score, but we got 4 more to go. How many more rhymes can I do? Bet a lot. Bet a lot. All right, let's do this. Keep rolling here. Fan these out a bit. There's Leo DeVries. Saw him earlier. Gonna see him again in our random. I'm kind of nervous for that. Billy Carlson, Axis. Theron Lirazano and Gavin Killen.
This is the first time we'll use a randomizer, or at least I've been doing these for this.
For Bowman, I think it is. Yeah, no, I think it is. I don't think we've had to use it for anything. Here's a Sky Blue to 499, and it is Enrique Bradfield Jr. 490 out of 499. Another numbered card for the Orioles. Add it to the stack. I like the Orioles. I go to a lot of their games. JJ Weatherholt, Reggio Carmichael, because my brother lives there, which I sometimes talk about.
That's a great stadium. I love Camden. I lived in Baltimore for 3 years.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
What took you there?
Grad school.
No kidding. Where'd you go to grad school?
Morgan State.
Ah, right on. I'm being nosy. I'm sorry. Oh man, these are all really, really butchered cut, these chromes. Amy went to school in Baltimore too.
Okay. Where did so I lived
McGonigal, Thomas,
over in
Cook.
Fells Point.
Oh sure. My brother lives not far from Fells Point, but near across the river from the Domino Sugar sign. I forget the name of his neighborhood.
Okay.
No, the
Is it Fed Hill?
Yes.
Yes.
It is. Zach Root, 36 of 250 purple. Zach Root. Man, this pretty off center though, as you can see, top to bottom. A lot of the chromes in this pack or in this box are. Could send that one back to Tops. They'll replace it for you if you were so inclined. Senya and Tate Southsons. Yeah, I love Baltimore. It's a wonderful place.
Oh yeah. my wife hates it.
Does she?
She goes to like it's an ugly city.
Ugly city.
Ugly city.
Harsh.
Yeah, I know. I think she likes the whole like factorization, like how when you come over that bridge, you get like all like the smoke towers.
Actually, honestly, that's fair because it is very like that. Patrick Forbes, Diamondbacks, first Bowman, first round pick for the Diamondbacks. Very nice, 29th overall.
They do make a great beer. Well, it's not there anymore, but Natty Boh.
Natty Boh, sure, that's a classic. Dean Moss, Refractor, Sean Episcope. No better place to get crabs, in my opinion.
Very cheap. Down by the harbor.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, we got an X-Fractor here. J.D. Thompson for the Brew Crew. J.D. Thompson X-Fractor. Man, this whole thing of chromes. Look at this Eli Willits. He almost cut his helmet off. These are really off-center.
Some of these guys were just decapitated.
For those folks, Leo DeVries, Axis. Malachi Witherspoon or Corbin Dickerson. You know what? Actually, I don't know how to answer. If I actually should say that, never mind. I don't know how you would go about a damage replacement from a break because they typically require proof of purchase. Brady Evil and Refractor Cody Bowker, Walker Jenkins, shiny.
Well, the other back in Baltimore, there's a great spot over by Harvard called Miss Shirley's.
Oh my God, I love Miss Shirley's.
Okay, you did. There we go.
My Amy, that was one of the first places she took me when we went there. She used to go there in college all the time. It slaps. 40 of 99, Luis Pena on my favorite green grass parallel. This time for the Brewers. And we got what looks like another numbered card behind it. We do. It is Aaron Watson. Aaron Watson. 125 out of 199. Aqua Lava. Aaron Watson for the Reds. Man, these chromes continue to be really off-center. Gavin Fine, draft picks. Brandon Compton and Luis Pena, refractor. Got his green grass, got his base. 4 more packs in box number 5. Axis, Andrew Salas, Nate George, Xavier Nyans. Sparkle, Alfredo Duno.
Yeah, Fuzz were actually got my car broken into while I was eating at Miss Shirley's.
Did you really? One of the first times I visited Baltimore, my brother and I were having coffee, and we just watched a car break-in happen over the course of like 15 minutes. Carson Bench called the police, but they didn't do anything about it.
Right.
Leo DeVries, Refractory, Ethan Frey. They didn't even come.
Right. No, they don't for that.
No.
Like by the time I left Baltimore, not a single window of my car was the original one from the car.
Gotta stop leaving your gold bars in the back seat.
Mr. Richie Rich, I know over here. Just it was for like penny change in a couple. Where I was like, come on, guys, please.
Zaire Hope in action. Refractor Theo Gillen and James Elwinger.
I thought I'll just like hang like a coin pouch like outside of my car and be like,
don't even bother. Take these coins. Yes, just leave the window, please. It's very expensive. All right, in our last pack here. Jamie Arnold, and the refractor Dean Livingston, and Felman Celestin. Celestin, yeah. Alrighty. There we go. Through 5 boxes. 5 boxes. 3 more to go. Let's keep this party rolling. Lucky number 6. First, ooh, we got a off the rip autograph, 35 of 75, Ethan Conrad for the Chicago Cubs. Yellow, Ethan Conrad. Refractor Kyle Lodesy and Ty Harvey. Refractor, Aaron Watson and Dante Nori. Like Irish again. Refractors of Arias and Ben Jacobs. Ethan Hedges, 83 and out of 99. Snakeskin, 83 and 99. Something stuck to the back of him. Ooh, it's another numbered card. Wow, cool. 2 Snakeskins in a row. That one for the Rockies. And Elian Pena, 40 out of 75 yellow. Oh my goodness, keeps going. Now we got a Jamie Arnold autograph. First Bowman for the Athletics. This would have been the pack to get if you were buying it by the pack. Prize prospects Luis Pena, Caden Bodine, and Sammy Stafura. Sky Blue, Easton Carmichael, Pittsburgh Pirates, 254 out of 499. Namala, Axis, Sirota, and Tyler Bremner. First Bowman, that's a nice one. Second overall pick, Bremner Refractor. Like to hit some of the numbered or autos of the first few picks, huh? Here's JD Dix, purple for the Diamondbacks, 247 of 250. Again with this off-center nonsense, though.
Get it together, Tips.
Eli Willits, prize prospects, and then refractors Cameron Nelson and Dominic Fritton. J.D. Thompson, X-Fractor. Axis Josuar Gonzalez, and refractors of Kyson Witherspoon and Travis Sikora. Prize prospects, Shotaro Mori, and then refractors of Essenberg and Briggs McKenzie.
Have you gone to a Red Sox opening day?
I don't think I ever have.
I don't know. But
I've gone to the Orioles, funny enough.
I went to the Marlins 2 years ago.
No kidding, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Tickets were like $3.
Yeah, I believe that. They probably pay you to fill seats. No offense to Marlins fans watching.
Sorry, guys, yeah.
But, you know, I didn't make your ownership do what the stuff that
and
it
they
does.
still have 2 World Series rings. So, I mean,
Flags fly forever, as they say. I know. 2 World Series teams with, like, again, after, like, fire sales both times.
Right. It just imploded.
Esmerin Valdez, Pittsburgh Pirates, 41 of 150, true blue. Not a first. Cool one. 2 more in box number 6. Eduardo Quintero, blue. And then refractors of McGonigal and Slowinski. We got a first Bowman auto of Devin Taylor. Devin Taylor for the Athletics. Second round pick. Caden Bodine, Axis, and the refractors Michael Lombardi, Cooper Pratt, and then our last pack of box number 6. J.J. Weatherholt in action. Bazana refractor. Jacob Morrison refractor. All right, 2 more to go. Big old shoebox full of paper base for one lucky. Well, they're not lucky. They paid for it. Paper base spot. Still gonna put out the same request. I can't imagine the person who buys a paper base spot is watching this break. That would be a very big waste of their time. But if you ever hear, you have bought a paper base spot in this Bowman jumbo break or any other, I need to know how many sets can you make out of the paper base from one case.
Be a fun fact.
I mean, we determined what it could be with perfect collation is like 8, I think, but that seems unlikely. Is it as few as 2? Is it as many as 5? Is it somewhere in between? If you have ever done it, please tell me, or message me, or send me a carrier pigeon. I need to know this. And I don't have the money to buy a case and do it myself. Felnin Celestin, 297 of 499, sky blue.
What if people do that? Like buy like a case and try and do that?
Build sets?
Yeah.
I think they do, definitely. Xavier Nyans, Axis. Mason McConaughey and Brian Curley. Can you explain how the randomized duel will go? Yes, indeed. So we randomize it with a dice tower. So we're going to roll a dice down a dice tower on the stream. If it is even, the number is even, it'll go to one person. And if it is odd, it'll go to another. It's not using an app or anything like that. It's a legitimate dice. I'll also do an example of how it works before we do the real one. Date South Ascents, Cam Caminetti, and Sebastian Walcott. We'll do that immediately after the break and before the recap. I'll take the dice tower out, show everyone how it's done, and everyone cross your fingers. Maury Axis. And then refractors, Olivetto and Mason Peters. Ooh, Tyler Bremner, numbered auto, 68 of 250, the number 2 overall pick for the Angels. Congratulations. Gavin Killen and Joshua Lugo, refractor, and Morales, refractor. Charlie Condon, prize prospects, Nimala and Jones, refractors. Ike Irish, 54 of 100, steal. We're continuing the Ike Irish run. I love these steals. Jesus Mate, prize prospects, Gavin Fine, refractor, and JT Quinn. I assume, Kenton, you're one of the two teams. Are you Athletics or Brewers? Luke LaCourse, X-Fractor. Kason Cunningham, Axis. Matt Barr, refractor. Walker Janik, refractor. JoJo Parker, Cade Anderson, refractor, and J.D. Thompson, speaking of the Brew Crew. Got my fingers crossed for you, Ken. Not that I'm playing favorites. I just, I always want the person who gets the big hit to be in the break.
Nice.
Just so, you know, I like other people to be happy. Hey, Landon, nice to see you. Orioles keeping that run going. Caden Bodine, refractor, 223 out of 499. First Bowman, refractor. Auto. I think the Orioles have like 5 or 6 autographs,
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
Been like 5 or
Willits,
6
first overall. Yeah, I know. They're doing not bad. Farmello and Benj. 3 more in lucky number 7.
Plus the printing plate.
Oh my god, I forgot about the printing plate. Good lord. All right. Josiah Hartshorn. That is number 67 of 125. Teal Snakeskin. First Bowman. Cubs. Sean Gamble, Sky Blue. Quentin Young, refractor. And Jimenez. 2 more. Auto of Pico Cone. First Bowman for the Yanks, Pico Cone. Auto. Gavin Killen, Axis. Jackson Wiggins, Joshua Gonzalez. That's back in box number 7. Gavin Fine. Chase Shores. This one did get onto the hat. And Miguel Simi Jr. Some of these really almost guillotined him.
It's just dusting the table up.
Alrighty, folks, last and final box of this break. Pick your team, Bowman Hobby break number 9, but that doesn't mean the fun is over. We're gonna do a recap soon, or we're gonna first do a randomization of our dual auto, and then we're gonna do a recap of our numbered cards, our autographs, and go from there. Everything ships. All paper base go to one spot. That was sold as that, but all your chromes, all your refractors, all your base inserts, all your numbered cards, everything ships. For teams, yeah, so this is our final one. Without further ado, let's get into it. I want to do this random. I'm nervous. All right, we got an unnumbered sparkle of Yohandy Morales for the Nationals. Luke LaCourse, Sky Blue. Mason Neville, refractor, and Riley Quick, refractor. Sammy Stafura, Pirates, gold. 3 of 50 gold. Nice one for the Pirates. And behind that is a Red Sox, Marcus Phillips, 61 of 199. Aqualava, Marcus Phillips, first Bowman for my and Matt's Boston Red Sox. Xavier Nyans, Sean Youngerman, and Alfredo Duno. Gavin Turley, 55 out of 99, and that is a paper green color match for the Athletics. JoJo Parker Axis, refractor of Overmuller and Middleton. Price Prospects, Mitch Voigt, and refractors of Charlie Condon and Maury again. Nice couple Maury refractors. Autograph of Max Williams for the Miami Marlins. Max Williams. Auto. Backwards, but I think just by accident. Normal base card there. So your Hope Axis, and then refractors of Yolfran Castillo and Slade Caldwell. Cade Anderson insert, and then Johnny Level and Guzman refractor. Jesus Mate Axis, refractors of Tatum Gray and Jamie Arnold. Autograph of Nolan Schubart, base, Guardians, Nolan Schubart. Prize Prospects, Cade Anderson, refractors, Jacob Bremer, and Christian Fauch. 4 more. Final 4 packs, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in, hanging out throughout the night. Always appreciate the support. Here we have what is another gold paper. Riley Quick, very nice for the Twins, 43 of 50. Riley Quick, 43 of 50, paper gold. Theo Gillen and Caden Kent, Brady Ebel. 3 more. What do we have here? Oh my goodness, look at that. Not a bad way to be wrapping up. Seth Hernandez crystallized. These are very difficult to hit. Do I have it? 1 in 993 packs, and that is the first, no, not the first, but the 6th overall pick. A very nice card. Not a bad one to be wrapping up with. Behind that was Ty Harvey, 13 of 250. Prize Prospects, Bazana, refractors of Harmon and Doyle. 2 more. JB Middleton, Rockies, X-Fractor. Namala Axis. Refractors of Made and Peter Cusso. And the last and final pack. Oop. Nate George wants to jump out of my hand there. Jamie Arnold, and our last two refractors, Justin Lampkin and Max Williams for the Miami Marlins. Not half bad, my friends. What a fun break. We hit a lot of really difficult to hit stuff, which was pretty interesting. And one of the most interesting ones we got to continue going on. So we're going to random this dual autograph. Now, I'm going to explain to the chat how we are going to do said thing. I'm going to use an example before we even show the card and do it. Very straightforward. It's going to take about 5 seconds. I'm going to say, when we look at the card, I'm going to show you, I'm going to say, X, like one name is even, one name is odd. We're going to use me and Matt, for example, as the names. So I'm going to say Charlie is even, that's me, and Matt is odd. I'm going to roll the dice. It's going to roll down this tower, regular dice like this. 6. So you can see 6. So I said Charlie's even, Matt's odd. Charlie wins the card. Obviously, I win. Okay. So I always put the even is always on top, odd is on the bottom. So Leo DeVries is even, Jesus Mate is odd. It is 5. That is odd. It goes to Jesus Mate and the Milwaukee Brewers. Check out that marker real fast. Thank you. Congratulations to the Brewers and to Kenton. There we go. Kenton, hope you're still here. And one, congratulations. Or it doesn't matter if you're still here, getting it anyway. All right, so we won't put this one as a part of the recap since we just showed it, but this was a very fun card. Jesus Mate, Leo DeVries to 50 for the Brewers on account of the randomization. Yeah, you got it. There you are, my friend. All right, so I'm going to recap all of our numbered cards, autographs, and case hits, printing plates. We had a lot of things that aren't autographs and numbered cards this time. All of the chromes, inserts, refractors will ship to your spots. Paper bases all going to the one spot we sold. But keep an eye on your eBay for updated shipping and tracking information. Ty Harvey to 250 purple. Riley Quick gold paper to 50. Gavin Turley to 99. Sammy Strafleur to 50. Hartshorn to 125. Ike Irish to 100. Celestin to 499. Valdez to 150. JD Dix to 250. Easton Carmichael to 499. Elian Pena to 75. Ethan Hedges to 99. Luis Pena to 99. Love those green grass. Zach Root to 250. Bradfield Sky Blue 499. James Tibbs to 125. James Tibbs the third, I should say. Yandel Ricardo for the Royals 499 Sky Blue. Ryan Mitchell to 125 on the teal snakeskin. Gavin Killen to 150 in action numbered. Tommy White gold to 50. Paper gold for Selena for the Padres. Dakota Jordan for the Giants to 150 blue. Solace Marlins to 75 snakeskin. Ike Irish to 499 paper. Eduardo Quintero for the Dodgers. Dax Kilby to 499 Yanks. Fritton Rays to 125. Michael Selena for the Padres to 250. Landon Vidorek on my grass parallel Dodgers to 99. Devin Taylor to 499 Sky Blue. And Antonio Jimenez to 199 on the magenta snakeskin. I don't even bother looking at some of the parallel names on the checklist sometimes because I just change them between.
Do my own.
Yeah. Nolan Schubart base. Max Williams base. Here are our autographs, obviously. Marcus Phillips to 199 for the Red Sox. Pico Cone base. Caden Bodine to 499. Tyler Bremner first. This is probably our best autograph to 250. Devin Taylor base for the Athletics. Jamie Arnold for the Athletics base. Conrad at 75 for the Cubbies. Aaron Watson to 199 for the Reds. Forbes base for the Diamondbacks. Jake Monroe to 199 Angels. Cody Miller Braves base. Landon Harmon base for the Nats. Ike Irish, my man. Dezerwa, Ike Irish. Vidorek for the Dodgers, we said him before. Easton Carmichael. Patrick Forbes refractor to 499. JT Quinn to 50, another nice one for the Orioles. And last but not least, Dean Curley base for the Guards. All right, and our last and final pile. We have Very cool crystallized case hit of Seth Hernandez. Bowman Spotlights case hit of Kyson Witherspoon. Printing plate for the Baltimore Orioles, Joseph DeZerwa, 101, magenta printing plate. And last but not least, probably the most expensive card of the break, 30 of 50, Dan Marino for the Kansas City Royals. Nice one. Alrighty, folks. That concludes tonight's break. We will be back tomorrow night for 4 more cases of different products. We're doing soccer and basketball tomorrow, I think. We'll be back here at 6 p.m., same time, same channel. A lot of places you could have chosen to break, and you chose to break with us, and that means a lot to us. So I want to thank you very, very, very much on behalf of the Bodega for all the support. It means a ton. If you have any questions, just shoot us a message on eBay, and we'll be sure to get back to you there. Everything will be sorted and shipped out tomorrow, so keep an eye on your tracking information on eBay. And I think that's it for the night. Thanks for bearing with us and hanging out.